Hey guys, I'm Emily and this is Brooks Family Farm. I'm going to show you tonight real quick how I wrap my bouquets for farmers market. It is late Friday night, we'll do farmers market Saturday, and I got this bucket of flowers this morning. I anticipate that this is our last bucket of flowers. We are forecasted to have a frost tonight. Actually started the beginning of a video this morning. Kind of a walk through the garden, and then we'll see what it looks like after frost. So if it does frost tonight, you'll see that in a couple days. But I was planning to give this bucket to Helen and let her make her Helen's flower jars. But when I realized this might be my last opportunity to show you my wrap process, and I know I've had a couple people ask me about it in messages, so I want to show you that, and I may leave the bouquet wrapped to sell. I may take it apart and give it to Helen, who knows. But we'll make this bouquet and then I'll show you my wrapping process. So this is not going to be just the prettiest bouquet because I'm really making this to wrap. I actually went out and grabbed some of this purple basil in the dark, so it's got some leaves that aren't looking good. I hadn't intended to use any of this for Helen's because I love the smell of it. It smells like licorice. I haven't really used it in a lot of bouquets for customers. Anyway, it makes a great fluffy filler to show you how the wrap works. So that's why I went and got it. And these pretty dark sunflowers. This basil was actually pretty bulky and hard to work with, and so here's what we have. Please remember, it's late and I'm tired, so this is not a bouquet making video, this is a wrapping video. So I'm for sure gonna take this apart and give it to Helen, but it will work perfectly for showing you this wrap. So first I'm gonna tie my flowers. You don't have to. The whole first half of the season I didn't tie mine. There it is. If you can't tell, I currently do all of my flower work in our farm room, which is mostly freezers and refrigerators for our meat products. So we were a little too shadowy on the other freezer. This one's still shadowy. It will get better when we get a better flower area. So I have just a roll of brown Kraft paper. It comes in different weights. And to be honest, I didn't know if I wanted to get the 30 or the 50 weight, the thinner or heavier. So this is actually a 40 weight, and I think I'm gonna go thinner the next time I order a roll. But this is working pretty well so far. It is 24 inches. I also think most of what I do 18 inches would work better. But the 24 inches has led to these modifications, and so it's working pretty well. So I just take it out. The smaller my bouquet is, the less I pull out. It seems to work okay. So I have my piece and I'm gonna fold it on an angle so my edges don't meet. So my technique is primarily based off of Sarah's technique at Bloom and Gray Flower Farm. I will link her channel down below. It's one of my favorites that I like to watch. With her technique, she does a little cut here and like a little fold, and she wraps some pretty large bouquets that way. Most of mine are a little smaller. Anyway, I'll show you what I do. I end up doing a larger cut through the middle and folding most of that up to make kind of a cutout. This, again, this changes depending on what size my bouquet is. So let me get that. So then I take each end and kind of bring it upward. And I don't tape it yet. I actually pick the whole thing up and then scrunch the bottom just so I have lots of open area at the top. And then I will come back and tape this flat. So then I have what I feel is a pretty wrap. I like it to be fairly open on the top so it gives the flowers room to breathe. Again, I wish these flowers were different, but end of season is what it is. Usually this tape would be my logo and care instructions sticker. I didn't have one of those with me tonight. But that's how I do it. I hope it helped you, give you kind of a launching point if you're wrapping bouquets. It just takes hands-on practice with it. This took me a few months to get it to where I'm really proud of it. Thank you for hanging out with me for this quick little video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!